let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. 21.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
53. Ready. Set. 80.
Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Monday. Ready. 180. Hey, easy.
The handoff for Williams, running left. They're working a couple yards past the line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Go 20. Hey, give me radar. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
Move 60. Hey, red.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. And flipping through. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 47. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey! 180! What is it?
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Lamar off to play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Step over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line, trips left, here comes first and 10.
Set! What do you have?
Now Stafford to throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's gonna move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw here for Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead with Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athletic. athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard
Owen.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson.
Some first down. He was brought down by Jared Burris. Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Searches from the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Come on. All right. Nice one.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got a man downfield, it's Bateman. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie cut. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, come on.
From the gun, run for Henry. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Ready?
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Andrews has it, working downfield. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! Now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 180.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 21. 20 hot.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 48. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run the toss for Williams. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Stafford back to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Comes up empty on that one. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
50.
Stafford gonna go on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60.
Working inside the red zone. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Red 80.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Has it in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Lamar back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. So calling some on this game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens facing a deficit near the break. Second down now, 7 to go. Play action now with Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Now it's Lamar. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, it's Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Sit hard!
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Don't worry.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit hard!
Looking to throw, Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Loop knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Jackson keeping it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Sit hot. Ready. Hey. Ready, sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Line guys there, and it's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready? Let's go.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Ready.
Jackson throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ready. Sit hot.
2nd and 10 now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, shot. Hey, report. Sit hot. Ready. Ready, sit hot. Sit hot.
Here's Lamar. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready, sit hot. You change it. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's taking it out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. He spins right by him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Ozzy, sit hot. Ready, shot. Ready.
They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Sit hot. Right on.
He'll pass it this time. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A 5-yard loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Set up. 180. Set up.
Back to throw it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Move 60.
Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 180. Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. And this one will be touchdown right at the 35. Great field position for this ensuing drive. They're set up at the 35 now.
13. Come on. You at X. Come on.
They run it with King Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, middle.
From the 32. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Hey, set up.
Henry running to the left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
stop.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now third down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shot. 180. Good. 180. 180. One shot.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ladies.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Blue 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So we're through 3 here. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Hey, 50. Get up.
Throwing now, Stafford. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Screen here for Williams. It's an LA touchdown. The Rams now lead by 10. Cotter and Williams the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Sit up. Sit up.
Play fake. Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
When a defender can get his hands on a pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for LaJohntay Wester that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
40 got! 40 got! Set! 280!
They'll run. This is Williams. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Alert! Set! Set!
They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push their lead to 18. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an wall, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, Jackson. Put some heat on this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jackson throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Big 20. Ready.
Williams on the carry. Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. The 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown,
I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams go up by 19.
16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Alpha, sit hot.
Now here's Lamar. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season. Offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Middle.
A handoff to Williams. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Rams moments away from their 4th win of the year. Second and 3 now.
Set. 280.
They go with Williams on the counter. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Turning to Hunter on third down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I will give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.